Good afternoon, everybody. Today, we have among us our alumnus, Mr. Mohammed Rafy, who is a graduate from the Department of Information Science and Engineering of 2015. So, he was a very enthusiastic student. As a student in the college, I remember he was very active, not just in academics, but also in co-curricular activities during any fest, be it departmental fest or college fests, right? He used to represent college in different fests in different institutions. He was also voluntarily active in different activities in the institution. So after graduation, he has served different companies. Let me share the screen. So this is his LinkedIn profile, just for introduction. So he has served different companies in different profiles. At present, he is working in operations and strategy at Swivel in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. Previously, he has been working in different domains in different companies in Dubai as well as in India. He has even started, or he has come up with 2 startups, and his skills, it were very much reflecting while he was a student here. I hope this session will be very much interesting. Today he's there with us, even in spite of his busy schedule. He has agreed to interact with our first year students as part of your induction program. It's my pleasure to welcome you, Rafi.
Thank you.
And yeah, and I welcome all the students and hand this session to Rafi. I want this session to be more interactive, right, Rafi? As Rafi said, this has to be more interactive.
Let's set some ground rules. If you don't ask me question, I will just stop it right there. I'll quit the session. I hope that's not a problem, sir, with you.
Yeah. No, so these students, I believe they are interactive, and please do not play mischief. Please do not do this annotation and all. Okay. Yeah.
Cool. Let me take it from you. Can we?
Yeah. It's all yours, Rafi.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Is my screen visible?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So let me start with a brief short intro. Thank you so much, sir, for in doing the intro. I mean, it's what I've been doing, and I'll just take you through what I've been doing in briefly, so that you have all the clarity after the end of the session. So yeah, so I mean, I wanted to change it like education and technology, but I thought, okay, let's put as stay hungry, stay foolish, because I'll take you to this quote, why I put it here, so that you'll understand why. All right. And then so who am I? So as sir told, I graduated in 2015. I was one of my, the top student from my batch, because I was only one student from my batch. So just kidding. And then over the period of time in my 4 years of engineering, I did a lot of, I participated in a lot of competitions in college, outside college, and started I was not a very academic, I guess, but yeah, I did study, but not a lot. So once you join engineering, you have to learn subjects, do this, do that, and then after 4 years of engineering, you have to get a job. That's what we are taught to do, but I think I chose a different path. So I've been working with like one of the fastest growing startups. I work with Gojek, which is like one of the fastest growing startups in Indonesia, like Southeast Asia as a region. But I worked in Bangalore office. I worked at DoSelect, which is also like one of the small startup in Bangalore. I worked at Bird, which is like one of the fastest company to reach $1 billion valuation. And right now I've been working with a company called Swivel. Again, it's transportation. So my last 3 years has been in the transportation industry, mobility industry. And I've also built two startups back in India, in Dubai. And one of my startup got acquired by one of the big German company in Dubai. And I create a lot of projects on just to get a hang of what are the tools that are available, uh, like like tools, general tools that are available for the for people like you and me. It's not like special tools. So I just try to use any tools whenever there are tools, and I try to build projects so that I'm good with tools, I'm good with technology, I'm good with all the experiences, right? So let me like so this is like what I'm trying to tell is, we make a lot of plans, we make a lot of thinking, planning. We want to do this, we want to do that, but we don't actually do, right? So you are what you do, not what you say you will do, right? now the Now if I want to go deep into each of the category that, I mean, you'll see or the presentation, I can actually, it's breaking into two three different parts, which is how to become better, how to become genius. I'm not a genius, I'm just saying like how to become better at what you do. And then you have how to make money, because that's your goal, I'm sure. After 4 years of engineering, you want to get a job at a good company, right? At a good startup. So maybe like 20 lakhs per annum. I'll give you a framework also. How can you, after 4 years of engineering, get a package of 20 lakhs per annum as a fresher, not as a like 2 years or 3 years of experience, right? So you are what you do and not what you say you'll do. That's one of my key highlight is going to be on this in the topic, right? After that, let's move forward. And I want to, yeah. So this is again, I said it's going to be interactive. So I want answers from you guys. Like, do you see any commonality in this slide? Do you know what these companies are? Like, if you want to raise hand, you can raise hand. I'm not going to move forward if you don't tell me what these four companies are. Can anyone tell me what these companies are? No, no. I know it's a multinational company. Like everyone know what are these companies? Latex tech giant, MNC and technology and marketing tech with lots of information. Man, tell me the name of the company. I don't need what the company is about. It's simple. It's not a big deal. Apple, right? Nice. Cool. I think we got the gist. So this four companies is Apple. You have Facebook, you have Google, you have Microsoft. Okay. All right. So I'm asking what's the common theme? It's a technology company, yes, but there's another common theme here. It was all started by college students like you and me back in 1970s, 1980s, 2004. I think Apple was started in 1970, Facebook 2004, Google to 1998, Microsoft again, I think somewhere in 1970s, right? Now, why am I talking about this, right? Why am I talking about this technology company based out of US? It's because these were started by college students, right? They were just curious about their daily life. They wanted to build something, they wanted to achieve something, they wanted to make like change the world, right? That's the end goal of all these companies, right? And another common point from this is it's not just college students. Right now these are the companies based out of US, and these companies has the largest market capitalization. These are in the world, these are the four biggest companies. Another one I'm missing is Amazon, but I think that was not started by college students, so I did not put that here. Yeah, cool. So, sir, if there's any question, just let me know. I think I might not be able to see the chat and the slides at the same time.
Okay, fine. I'll let you know.
Yeah, cool. Thank you. All right. So these were all started by tech giants. These were all started by like, sorry, students from campuses, Harvard, like Stanford, all these things. I don't want to like deep dive and take you through how it started, but uh, the goal behind talking to you about these companies in particular is maybe you can also start a company from your college while you are in first year or second year or third year or fourth year, right? That's the point. So what do you need? What do you need? Why do you want to start a company? Why do you want to build a company? Why do you want to build a startup while you're in a college? Are you not there to study? Right? Like, I mean, that's the obvious question. Like most of them will have. Like, are we not there in college or my universities to study? Right? Yeah, of course you are there to study, but there's a lot of other things that comes into play. I don't know why it's not working, but yeah, cool. So we spoke about the tech companies. Now we can speak about the tech in general. What is the tech, right? Now, like you will see here, it's world 1.0, world 1.5, world 2.0. So there is a commonality between each of them, right? Now, like for you, for me, it makes a lot of difference if I was thinking about a company in 1.5, right? Not 2.0 and then 1.0. I'm not sure if you guys know what encyclopedia is, what concert is. Even I don't know what this is. But the point is, over the period of time, over my 5 years of like 4 years of engineering and 5 years of my working experience, the only thing that I've listened from students from my college is our teachers don't teach us. That's like mic drop. Like, what can you say? Why are they not teaching us? Right now, like it's just complaints. Like all my life I've seen students just making complaints, like our college is not good, our teachers are not good, like they don't teach us, they don't know how to teach. Man, different what we call the reasons, complaints, right? It just keeps on happening. Just complaints, just complaints, just complaints, and that is something I hate about myself. Like I've done as well, I done complaints, right? But like over the period of time I realized that like it doesn't make sense for us as a students to just make complaints. Why should we, right? Like they are there to teach us, like stuff like your teacher is getting salary, they are paid to teach you, right? They're paid to teach me, right? And they do their job, like well, not well, doesn't matter, but they do. Right now, why are you complaining that they're not teaching you? Right, it's not their job to tell you how to do things, right? It is and it is not. It's both the things, right? Like, you know how universities are developed is because you, like we as a student, or technology in general, or universities in general, universities are designing a syllabus based on the tech that is happening, right? Based on the latest technologies. It's not like universities just don't like the chancellor of like VTU just one day suddenly wake up from his sleep and say, okay, I want to teach my students this tomorrow. Why would he do that? He don't know things. He knows based on what the trend of the technology is, right? And technology doesn't stop. It won't stop. It just keeps on like moving very fast in a rapid pace, which universities can't keep up, right? Now a lecture, a teacher that that will join AITM tomorrow on a topic to teach you a Python or a PHP, right? Tomorrow there will be a new language which is very famous in the market, right? For getting a job, it's mandatory, right? And that person might not know that language, and that's the key here. That's the key, because the technology moves fast. It doesn't stop for anyone, not you, not me, not your teachers, not your university, right? And that is how it evolves. There is a certain curve, like it like I mean, if you're able to see screen, it's 1.0, 1.5, 20, 2.0, right? 1.0 was 1990s to 2000, right? Encyclopedia. Then came 1.5 was CDs, right? Now encyclopedia was like one of the heavy book that like about world, right? Now that got converted. Now you can find that like the amount of information of encyclopedia in CDs, right? That was what, 2010 to 2015. Like, do you see any CDs right now in your home? I mean, I'm not seeing CDs even while I was studying. Like maybe at the end of 2015 I've seen, but not now, right? CDs. Then you got pen drives. You got like hard disk, SSD, all those things, right? That was World Point 5, right? You had Adobe Remover. If anyone in the audience, if any of you students are like familiar with like design, you will know Adobe Remover, Adobe Illustrator. You will know Excel. I'm sure you have to know Excel. If you don't know Excel, then you are missing a large part of today's uh, like technology thing, right? Then you have SoundCloud. I'm sure like you have heard of songs or on internet today. On like I think in India you have Ghana, you have Savan, all those things, right? And in the world you have Spotify, right? So my point is like technology doesn't stop for anyone, not you, not me, right? And then universities can't keep up with the technology. It moves fast, right? If you look at 1.5, you had CDs, you had Adobe Dreamweaver, you had MS Excel, you had SoundCloud, you had Illustrator, right? These are the tools that were like back in my day, like I was studying 2015, like it was amazing, right? Like people talking about Adobe Photoshop, Dreamweaver, Illustrator, right? Now it's changed after 2015. Let's say 2018, I'm not sure, like it can be after 2015. You got Wikipedia, like the entire world's information is on the Wikipedia, right? Do you guys know what a Wikipedia is? I don't know if I'm moving fast. Just raise your hand, just say yes or no. Yeah, cool. So you know what Wikipedia is, right? It's the entire world's information on the internet, right? And then there is Google Sheet. Google Sheet is like the better version of Excel, right? Then you have Spotify. It's like listening to songs and all those things. And then you have Figma, you have Webflow. These are the new. It's on the cloud. Everything that you see on the world 2.0, it's on the cloud, right? Wikipedia, Webflow, Google Sheets, Spotify, Figma. And then there is a new world that's opening up in the world. It's called World 3.0 and more, right? Uh, 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 People, if you have any questions, just please let me know. Like I don't want to make this a session where I just keep on talking. I want question. Any question you have, anything about tech, anything about university. If you have a questions, there won't be any Q&A session at the end of the session. You have a question, you ask me now. All right, cool. Just raise your hand if you understood, please. Thank you. No questions. Is it boring? Is it boring? Do you want me to talk about something else? No, yes, maybe. Let me see. Cool. Okay. I don't know. You said no. No, it's boring, or yes, it's boring. All right, cool. Uh, right. Now we talk about this thing, and now we are talking about the new world, decentralization between 2010 and 2021. Now I'm not going to go forward if you don't tell me what blockchain is, please. What is blockchain? Have you heard what is blockchain? A crypto, smart contracts, DAO, NFT. I'm sure the last two you haven't heard, but the first two you have to. Have you heard what is blockchain? Do you know what is blockchain? No, at all. No, sir. Yes. No. Have you heard Bitcoin? Do you know what Bitcoin is? Do you know what Bitcoin is? Yes. Nice, nice. A system. Okay, cool. I guess you know what Bitcoin is because that's the most interesting thing that is happening in the world, cryptocurrency. Cool. So now we spoke about world 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, right? But then there is a decentralization started happening in 2020. It's still happening. There are crazy things that is happening with decentralization, right? Blockchain 2010, Satoshi Nakamoto, one of some guy, unknown guy, released a paper like Bitcoin. It's a peer-to-peer currency. Uh, and then the boom of crypto or a blockchain started happening. I'm not going to go deep into this, but if you want resources, if you want to read about this, just let me know. I'll send you a resources. I'll tell you what it is all about, right? Now 2010 to 2021, blockchain came 2010. Crypto, Ethereum, another top one of the fastest growing cryptocurrency right now. In 2013, Ethereum was launched, and smart contracts. Smart contract is nothing but things that you can build on crypto layer, like the foundation, right? And then DAO is like, it's very new, 2020, 2021. It's called decentralized autonomous organization. And then you have NFT, non-fungible tokens. So this has happened in the last 10 years, right? Now, just think about it. Like if you go back in 2010 and think about what was there in the world, I don't think other than Facebook, YouTube, uh, other than Facebook, Google, I don't think you had a lot of things, I mean, you had technology, you had programming, you had languages, you had all these blah, 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 right? But you didn't have these changes that happened suddenly after 2010. But it happened after 2010 because there's some guy from the world released a paper called Bitcoin, right? That was in 2010. Now, over the period of time until 2021, so I have a question for you. Do you believe anything on the internet can be sold? Can we sell anything on the internet? Yes or no? Yes, we can, right? Now, why am I getting, or what am I getting is a guy in Singapore in 2021. This is just 2 months ago. Just 2 months ago. Listen to this. 2021, February, I guess, a guy based out of Singapore bought something on the internet for $69 million. Now that's a lot of money, which like everyone wants like $1 million is a lot, right? So $69 million he bought an art like Picasso is an art, which is like the art on the ground, offline art. Like you can see, I can see, everyone can see if you go to a museum. But this guy bought a piece of art online. It's online. It's not. It's like he didn't get the physical copy of the art. Like it was an online. It was somewhere sitting on the internet. He bought for $69 million. Now that's a lot of money he paid to buy something. Like it's called a process of NFT, non-fungible tokens. Once it's assigned to you, now like the Anjuman Institute of Technology and Management is on top of the hill, and Anjumanabad is an address, right? Now that's belong to Anjuman and Anjuman itself. It cannot belong to anyone. So you have papers that it belongs to Anjuman, right? Now online, you like this is based on again technology called blockchain, right? Online, this NFT is built on top of blockchain and smart contracts, where you can like build something and you can sell it to someone. People can make it auction. Like I can pay, if I had 70 million, I might have paid 70 million to buy that piece of art online, right? Not physical. Now the point is, now this the subjects, right, blockchain or smart contract, are not taught in universities. Like if I'm wrong, I mean, I could be wrong, sir. Is there a subject on blockchain?
No, not yet.
Not yet, exactly, right? Now maybe in 2 3 4 years, or maybe in the next 1 2 year, you will see blockchain as a subject in your college. Now what's my point? The point is, again, it's the same thing, right? Don't blame your teachers, don't blame universities. That's the only point. That's my point. Don't blink. It's moving at a rapid pace. You can't keep up, right? Who'd have thought in like just 2 years before, in 2019, someone is paying 69 million for a piece of, I don't know what is something on internet. I don't know. I'm not even I'm not even gone close to that. That's one example. The other example, you know what Twitter is? Do you know what Twitter is? Do you know what Twitter is? Honestly, no. Yes. Let's say. Please say yes. 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 Do you know who the founder of Twitter is? You should know this. If you don't know, like, it's Jack Dorsey. He is the founder of Twitter. Uh, he's a great guy. He's one of the like he's most respected in the Valley, Silicon Valley, right? Now, when he launched Twitter in 2006, he put a text saying, uh, what do you call that? Just setting up my Twitter, right? Now, just setting up my Twitter. He put it on Twitter. It's his platform. You know that tweet got sold for $3 million. That tweet of Jack Dorsey, who said just setting up my Twitter, got sold for $3 million. Now, I don't know, like 2 years ago, Jack Dorsey selling his tweet online. That's weird. I mean, I can only buy from e-commerce like my Amazon, Flipkart, Myntra. If I want to buy something, I can only buy where I have to pay for that things, right? Now, like you'll see similar pattern at the end of until the end of the session, right? Now, here's the thing that you have to take a screenshot if you want to tweet, if you want to post on Instagram, post, do what the smartest people do on the weekend is what everyone else will do during the week in 10 years. Now, just tell me one instance where you had on a weekend, your weekend is, I guess, Thursday, half day, Friday, full day, right? That's your weekend, right? Tell me one instance or one situation where you had, after your college time, came to home and said, okay, I want to learn something today which is related to some random shit, right? Like, have you done that? I mean, you can be honest, like, just say no. Yes. Oh.
There's a question, Rafi, who bought that tweet by a feed?
I don't know. Like, we can just Google it. Let's Google it. Let's see who bought it. Like, I
Yeah,
have time.
I just Google. It's some Sina Estavi. It's for charity.
Yeah,
He sold it for charity.
that's good. I mean,
Yeah,
like we are not talking like we are thinking like why they bought it, right? Like,
yeah, yeah.
if he is giving as a
And
charity, that's not a problem, right? That's
yeah,
not a
yeah.
big deal. Now,
Yeah,
like,
he bought it using cryptocurrency.
exactly, exactly. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. That's right. Cool. So, oh, man, I'm going forward. Why am I going forward? Yeah. So, what the smartest people do on the weekend is what everyone else will do during the week in 10 years. Now, I see your responses, like some of them might have done that. Out of 45 students in who is right now on the session, might have like 2% or 3% students might have done something on the weekend, which is for their own, like, skills, not related to studies. If you're doing something on the weekend for your studies, this is not I'm talking about. I'm talking about something else. This is different, right? If you're doing something on the, like, let's say you have an exam on Saturday and you're studying on Friday, this is not it. That is your, like, you want to study, you want to get score, you want to score 90%, 100%, you want to study, that's all right, fine, you can do. But have you done something which is like not related to your study, not related to your college, right? If you do, then very well. I'm like, I respect you that you are doing that. But if you're not, then please start doing this, right? You can't be smart, like, within a week or 2 weeks. You have to be like consistently, you have to, like, you call it input, right? Like what I learn is input. The output is what you get, right? Maybe a higher paying job, maybe a connection, maybe something. There's this famous saying, your net worth is your net worth. Like your net worth, which is your, the amount of money that you have made, is your network. Yeah, like the people that you meet, the people you work with, the people you study with, the friends that you play with, hang around, right? Now, the point is, I have not done that. Now, let's be honest. Like, I'm not here bragging about myself. I have not done this. Like, all my studies, 4 years of engineering, I've just like studied, fun with friends. That's it. That's it. Like, that's what I did, right? Like, and in universities, you have to do that. You have to, like, it's not about just studying. You have to, like, make fun. No, sorry. You have to have fun in study, university, right? Now, like, a lot of things that you see, a successful projects or a successful, like, companies that you are seeing, it's not because they worked on, like, weekdays, right? Now, let me give an example. Like, one of the, like, startup which I was working in Bangalore, called Do Select. Uh, like, we didn't have any weekends, right? Like, like, not me, like the founders. I, like, Thursday evening, like, I used to go from office like 5 6 p.m. My duty is over, I'm gone home, right? But the founders of the company, they were working day and night, weekends, week in, week out. Like, they never stop working. You know why they do that? Why they do weekend? Why they don't have, like, they want to make something, and they know this. Like, if they think as a, like, it's weekend, let's go chill, like, they know they will fail. Everyone know they will fail, right? So, like, my advice or my suggestion for you, if, like, you're in the first year, you are in the correct spot right now. Like, you have so many, like, you have to make so many mistakes, like, until you're, like, till you complete your education. If you're not making mistakes, then you're not improving, right? People make mistakes. Like, if you're not making mistakes, you're not improving. You have to improve. You have to make mistakes, silly mistake, crazy mistakes, right? Now, my suggestion for you, my advice for you, like, I've not done that, I've not done this. I'm trying to implement. But if you have a time, you have 24 hours on Friday, you have at least 12 hours on Thursday, 20 minutes or 30 minutes, just go online, look, like, see, like, the goal of the session that right now I'm trying to do is, at the end of this, I'll like, you will be kind of a job ready. Like, you have, like, I want you to get a job, like, in your first year, like, get an internship. I want to do that. I want you to do that. If you, like, if there are 46 students or 45 students, if you're able to get internship in your first year while studying, in your, like, you get a 2 months holiday in between, man, you are making noise. Like, like, everyone will keep talking about you guys. Like, you're the batch, like, I, like, 2021, I don't know, it's 20 or 21 batch, I guess. Yeah, you're the batch that, like, man, they just killed it. They just made it huge, right? Now, I want you to do that. And if you want to do that, you have to do this. You can't say, like, it's weekend, man, let's go somewhere, let's not do work, let's just sleep. If you do that, I'm sorry, but you are not going anywhere. You will just, like, you'll be back to square one. Like, just keep complaining. All right. So please, your weekend is your weekend is the thing that you want. Like, your weekend is very important, very critical. Time is critical. So if you become smart, like, I mean, you get smart by working on weekends, not weekdays, right? I mean, this is just a phrase. It's not, like, real, right? It's like, any extra time that you get, you utilize it for your own skills and performance. Got it? I'm not going forward. Cool. Yeah. So, you guys know what memes is? Yeah. So I have a question. Have you ever failed in any exams in those 4 years? Man, I have failed in logic design in third semester. I'm sorry. So yeah, I'm not the. So that's why I said I'm not the brightest of all. I'm just a curious guy. Try to make stuff. All right. So yeah, I failed my exams. I mean, if you want, you can fail as well. I don't know. So cool. So let's go forward. Now another one. So now, like, this is a question. I am not going to, like, I want this to be answered. Universities only create one of them. Can you tell us? Can you tell me what 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 universities create? They create only one of them. Genius or excellent. Which one is it? No. Yes. Are you sleeping? I mean, it's Ramadan. I'm sure you're hungry, but are you sleeping? Not sleeping? Universities only create one of them. Excellent, man. Mohammed Sareed, Afif Gawai, Satya. Rumana. Nice, nice, nice. I like it. Cool. Okay. Wow. Afif Gawai. We should talk, man. After the session, I'll see what I can do. Cool. So yeah, university. So like from all the past 5, 6 slides what I've like shared, you know, it's like universities can create only one of them, which is excellent students, man. Like someone in civil took like first rank video topper, civil engineering, first rank video topper, computer science engineering, first rank, like topper, like blah blah blah, right? So so why is this? Because now the subjects that you get is the subjects that is decided by your some body at the upper level, which says, okay, we want first year student of 2021 batch to learn only this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? What about the 6 to 10, right? Now, so the point is, universities can only create excellent students, not genius. Genius is something you have to do on your own. You have to become on your own, right? You have to be very curious, right? What is happening around you? What is happening in the world, right? Like, uh, man. So Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, right? If you spend time on these three platforms, then I'm sorry, but it will be very difficult for you to become a genius. I mean, if you can, then that's very good, right? But if you keep scroll, like it's a game. Like the Instagram has created a game. Like it's a scrolling game. You open your phone, you keep on scrolling your feed until you. I mean, you're not even tired. Like, are you? Do you become tired while you're scrolling Instagram? Like, man, because they give you so much content, they give you so much thing. Like billions of dollars are spent on Instagram, on Twitter, on any social media networks, just to make sure that how deep that they can make people like get into the like consumer section. Like I want Afif Gawai to be on my platform 24 hours a day, right? And like the engineers on it in the Instagram office just thinks about that. They don't think about that the like I want to make a change in the world. Like it's all BS, right? They only think about one thing: how can I make sure Afif Gawai is on my app Instagram 24/7? Like the moment you go off, they send you a notification. Yes, like someone tagged you in a photo. Like Afif Gawai, like, yeah, I'm excited. Let's me go back to Instagram, right? Like think about it. Like if you want to make an experiment, if you want to create an experiment, just do this. Like in your 24 hours tomorrow, like stop Instagram and see how many notifications you get in a day. You will get massive like amount of notification, and you'll be like, I can't, like, I mean, I can't stay away from Instagram. That is what you think. So if you are that person, who are just scrolling the feed by Instagram, Twitter, like it will be very difficult, and I don't want that to be difficult. So you need to be very curious. You need to be, like, you call it intellectual curiosity. Like you need to be curious about everything that is going on around you, right? Like, have you ever have you ever thought like like why COVID happened? Did you ever had a chance to read about any content on why COVID happened? Yes, no, no. Do you know why COVID happened? No. Yes, exactly. That's my point. Why? Why didn't you you have internet? It's like India, 120 GB, you get like 30 days full internet. You don't need to worry anything, right? You don't have to worry about anything. Man, you have internet, you have a smartphone. Just go online, search why COVID. Just look what happened, what really happened, right? And that is what I'm saying. It's called curiosity. Like if you are not even if you don't even care about things that is happening around the world, that is happening around you, what is happening in Mangalore, what is happening in Bangalore, it's very it's sad. If you don't do that, it's sad. It's very sad. So, and you are one of the if not you are one of the luckiest students from our college, right? I mean, not just you. I mean, it has to be you because I'm talking to you, but even me. Bangalore is the Silicon Valley of India. It's just right next to you. Like 6 hours or 7 hours on a bus, you're reaching in Bangalore. It's like the Silicon Valley. If you're not taking that opportunity now, you're doomed. You're doomed. Because that's where you have to go. That's where the kick is. That's where you learn. That's the crazy part of the India. And you're very close to man, so let me take you uh, uh, my story. I'm until third year of the college, I was busy watching movies, series, like YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. I mean, I had maybe someone would have told me, maybe, I don't know, but I was a crazy. I was watching movies, I was watching TV shows, I was watching everything, right? Now, but what happened, right? On third year, this I know this exactly because third year I see like fests happening around me, like my college, Bangalore, Kundapur, Udupi, right? There are fests happening around me. I'm like, man, why am I doing this? Why can't I do something like the student who is in my? I'm like, I should have done it earlier, and that is why I'm telling you now, right? Why can't we become this person? Them like they have so much crazy aspirations. They're like, man, I need to do that and to do this. But we in our college, no, nobody had that. And but we need to change it now. Like we need to change it from you. We should have changed it from me, but didn't happen. But you have to do it. So I saw a student who is at MIT, who was a Google student ambassador. Now I'm coming to a point where you will know, oh, it will hit you what I'm exactly talking about. I saw a student in Bangalore who was a Google student ambassador, and that is a big and in 2015 or 2014, Google student ambassador in India was very big. Everyone wanted to become Google student ambassadors. You get so many crazy things. They call you in their campuses. They teach you. They take you through what they do in office, everything, right? In third year, I saw some. I mean, I don't know what happened, but man, why can't I do like they are doing? Why can't I do why am I doing something which is not good for me? So what I did, I okay, it makes sense. Maybe I should do something. So I started exploring what are the other student ambassadors program they have. I had Mozilla, I had Mozilla Firefox, I had DuckDuckGo, I have Microsoft. I became part of multiple student ambassadors program because I just wanted to get associated with these fancy names in my resumes, right? And that's when I think and I got an opportunity to go to Bangalore when I was in third year of my college. I went to Tumkur in Siddhaganga, SIT Tumkur. I won some presentation, like second in presentation state level. I went to Mangalore Might. I won like first prize in something. Like, so I started like, this was not like maybe like this was skills definitely, but I saw the opportunity. I saw, okay, if I need to become better, I need to like connect with other people around my area and not just my college, right? And that is how I think like, and again, if I was not in AITM, I don't know, like I might have not have done this. Like someone maybe took a poster of fest happening and put it on a notice board. I saw the opportunity. I said, why not? Let me go. Let me try. I mean, if I'm not winning, that's okay. Maybe I get a chance to interact with other students, and that's why like, okay, I think I need to be a little more serious about my life, because even like, who doesn't want a high-paying job? Who doesn't want to get placed in Google, Microsoft? I mean, of course, I did not get in, but I'm just saying, right? Now now so that's it, right? Now university only create one of them. Genius is you have to become by yourself. Excellent students, like universities create, like you get a semester, you get marks, you get like test, internals, external, you create, you score 70% FCD, first class with distinction, and that's like you are an excellent student. They call you on stage, they give you they give you a cup saying you scored first in mechanical, CS, everything, right? Cool. This is my favorite part. Again, like the entire part of this conversation is you don't need to blame your teachers, you don't need to blame your university. Now, this like there are like these are the screenshot from internet. All right. So now let's go one by one. Schools aren't about learning, offices aren't about working, churches are about praying, restaurants are not about eating. Obvious now, right? That this was a tweet in 2020, right? And then the other thing is you have computer science will be the new law medicine for the next generation of college graduates. Engineers won't be scarce, but geeks will be, right? Now this is 2015. Now you have free education is abundant all over the internet. It's the desire to learn that's scarce. And then there's the new one, which is I think the recent May 9, 3 days ago. YouTube is the world's best database of the knowledge. Now I want you to explain me what is this. Let's go here. Come on, let's do that. No? Yes? No? Yes, yes. We can learn so many things anytime on YouTube. Okay, Hafsa, you are right. Cool. Next, you have three more things to on YouTube free of cost. Good, good, good. Cool. So, right, the thing is, YouTube is the world's second largest uh, search engine on the internet. Do you know which is the first one? World largest or the world largest search engine? Google. Yes, you're right. Absolutely. Google. Yes, 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 yes. Thanks, thanks. Cool. That's the first, and YouTube is the second, right? Now, exactly. Rumana Matasha. Cool. Cool. I guess you are smart. Bing. Who said binge? Man, who's binge? Varun Hegde, man. Where are you? What year are you in? It's not 1990s or 2000s. Let's Google. I don't know if you made a joke, but yeah, I'm sorry. Cool. So Google is the largest search engine on the internet. Exactly. Afif Gawai. Cool. Man, sir, I guess they should be coming on they should be doing these sessions, not me. I guess they know everything. I'm serious. They know everything. I mean, they just need a guidance. I mean, just
Yeah, a motivation.
Just the way of how do I go?
They are equipped. They are equipped with everything. Actually, they don't know where to go. They need a path.
Yeah, path.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So right now, The point I'm making is, now we are not going to schools on about learning, right? Now this is the point is here is, again the same thing. University has only created excellent students. You have to go there. You have to socialize with other students. You have to socialize with your teachers, your friends, your lab assistants, all this thing, right? The perspective of life changes when you talk to different people, and that is this about, right? And the main thing about this was like the college or university was like April 2020. Like, okay, I, I can we play some kind of quiz where we can give out prizes, sir?
Of course, why not?
Cool. I can't say what my prize is, but I'll definitely give something. April 11, 2020, the first weight is on April 2020. Can anyone tell me why was this tweeted on April 1, 2020, and what is it? Let's say how curious are you? Like, if you have any questions, I'm looking at the chat board. Just tell me. April 11, like forget all the three other tweets on your left side, or oh man. I'm sorry, no prices, no price. Like everyone said the same thing. All right, cool. So yeah. Now, why was this? Because before COVID, you were going as an offline person to college to talk about learn, right? But now it's all on the internet, right? It's all on the internet. You don't need to even be in classes right now. This is happening on the internet, right? If this was today, like May 11 and like 2019, like I wouldn't have been able to come to college because I'm based out of different part of the world right now, which is Dubai, right? And I wouldn't be able to come and say like do this session, whatever I'm doing, right? It's because of COVID this is possible. It's because of Zoom it's possible, right? It's because of Zoom. Do you know how big is Zoom right now? How big is Zoom company? The software that we are using, Zoom market cap $89 billion. That, like 89 billion with a B, not million. Zoom is a $89 billion company, and the stock is trading at $289. Right now, why it happened? The COVID was the opportunity for Zoom to accelerate their growth, the pace, like fast moving. Now that's a big deal. That's a big deal, right? And the flights, like the flights, Air India or Delta Airlines is one of the US companies. Their valuation or their market cap is like 10 billion. Like airlines is 10 billion, because you can't travel, you can't move, you can't go from one city to another city, you can't move from one country to another country because of COVID, right? Cool. So yeah, this is the point. YouTube, internet, and your like free education, as you call it, right? Let's take a practical example. Sir, what is the subject that they are going to be taught in the first year? Like one subject, can you tell me? It's a physics.
It's at the same
Maths 1, Maths 2
as before. Yeah, M1 and Maths 1,
All
Maths
right,
2.
good. Let's not
Physics,
take maths.
chemistry,
Let's
and
take
some
physics.
basics.
I think they are physics, right? There is a physics.
Yeah.
Cool, physics, right? Now, your textbook is what, 100 pages or 200 pages? Let's say 300 pages. What will happen, right? Let's increase the number. Your physics book is 300 pages, right? And you learn from that. If you were one person interested or curious, you would have gone to internet. You have to search on some kind of problem. What you thought, you went to school, you went to college, you saw in evening classes, you thought your teacher taught you something about physics, some topics, and then you came home, it was Thursday evening, you said, okay, let me see what is it. Like, let me just go deep dive into this. Can you, like, that is what I'm talking about. You need to be like smart, like you need to, your time should be like very, like you should use your time very valuable. Your time is valuable, so you need to, like, for your education, for your syllabus, physics, chemistry, maths. Oh my god, there are so many learning syllabus on internet. YouTube, just go on YouTube and search for it. You'll get brilliant narrator talking about these like small understand, like the law of physics, law of energy, like velocity, all these things. You'll become so much interested because of the way it's been taught, right? And then you like I'm sure you are all intelligent student, but by mistake someone fails, and come tomorrow you talk about my lectures was bad, my teachers was bad, my result is bad. That is so like wrong of you. And in 2021, that is very wrong. So just take advantage of what you are getting. Cool. Another one. There are only two ways to make money in business. One is to bundle, the other is unbundle. Right now, let's take an example. Now, if you want to take a screenshot, you can take a screenshot. Let's go next and see what is it. Money. So let's say, do you watch Looney Tunes? Is it Looney Tunes? I know. Cool. Oh no. Cool. Now this is the my best part. Please tell me, do you know? Oh man, it's already there. Okay, sorry, this is not a question. Okay, you know what credential is? Credential is like a password and a username of some social platform, right? My credentials is, or my credibility is, I studied from Anjuman. I'm from Bhatkal, and I did work in one or two companies, right? So that's credential, credibility. Sorry. Now, do you want a 20 lakhs job per annum? Like, do you want 20 lakh per annum job? No, you don't. You don't want money? No. Oh man, yeah, Sharif, please get a job and give it to me. 30 lakh. Okay, cool. No, okay. Nobody wants a 20 lakh. They want 30 lakh. All right, cool. Like, have you heard of your seniors talking about, like, I'm a fresher, I don't get a job. It's about time you break that, false narrative, which is in your mind. You know what you have to do? You have to go on GitHub. What is GitHub? GitHub is it's like a social media, but for developers, right? On social media, you have followers, you have number of followers, you have likes, you have comments. Right? GitHub is for developers, the person who wants to build things, right? Now, if you want to get a 20 lakhs job, what you do today, right? You go to GitHub, you research about what GitHub is, you research about what you can do on GitHub, you research about programming languages. What's your favorite programming languages? Like, I'm sure there are out of 46 students or 45, there are a lot of students from different backgrounds, but coding today is very important. Coding, right? So you go online, you learn about GitHub, you start your skills, whatever you have gained over the weekend that you have worked, the genius mind of yours, you just put it on GitHub, right? You start developing like projects, you're developing some kind of features, like everything that like this is a whole separate 1 hour conversation on GitHub, right? So this is right now is just a skeleton. What I'm trying to share it with you, it's just a skeleton, right? I tell you this: if you have a GitHub profile which is amazing, like you have, like like you don't even need to go to Bangalore. You just look for developers in Bangalore online on GitHub. GitHub, you go, you search for developers who are on the internet, who are in Bangalore, who are working on some cool projects. You talk to them, you email them, you tell them, I'm a newbie, I'm just getting started, I'm passionate about Python. Do you have any projects for me so that I can learn from you? He said, yes, why not? Right? Then you start working on it. You start then how your like the number of followers on Instagram. If you get number of followers on GitHub, 1,000, 10, like 10,000 is like 5,000. By the end of your fourth year of semester, not fourth year, like 4th year, your third year, you'll get an offer from amazing startups in Bangalore. Like you haven't even graduated. No, that's the interesting part. You haven't even graduated. You get an offer, 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs. You ask. It's because you have a leverage right now, right? Because your GitHub profile shows the value of Afif Gawai, of let's take some names. Hafsa. and then like, yeah, all the names, right? So the point is, your GitHub profile talks a lot about your skills, your genius, your curiosity, and then if you work towards that, by the end of fourth year, you'll get 30 lakhs, man. I don't know, like you'll get more than that. I don't know, but you have to do that. And how can you do that? By working on weekends, by working on like your free time, your me time. Instead of scrolling on Instagram, you have to scroll on GitHub. Like that's the point. Could you please highlight that topic? Which topic? Anything we have? How you make a start for that? Like how did you started your projects? What do you mean projects? My college project or no? Yes, nahi. Okay, so that I'll come back to you. You can write it here, and then you have dribble. Dribble is for designer. If you're an amazing graphic designers who like who wants to design cool stuff, right? You can. So this is like a dribble. This is like Instagram, but for designer. You can put it here. You can see like a lot of people. Like again, it's again same thing, right? Number of followers instead of social platform, you build it on these credibility platforms. Like if you're an amazing developer, go on GitHub. If you are a designer, go on Dribble, and then try to build a portfolio of things on GitHub and Dribble, right? Design whatever you want. The interesting part of like one example I want to give it to you, right? Instagram. What is Instagram? Have you like tomorrow I can sit with you and build an Instagram app exactly like today what Instagram has. Sir, I are we running out of time?
No, that's fine.
Cool. So I just wanted to make a suggestion, like this for future talks if I'm available. We can probably show how to build Instagram or Twitter app.
That would
Everything.
be very interesting.
And so this is without coding. I'm just so this is like they will be very. It will be good for them. This is without coding. This is not coding. This will be building an app similar to what Instagram is. Exactly like Instagram, but like without coding. I mean, I can take you through how can we do that.
I think we can have a separate session for that, right? A prolonged
Yeah,
session with hands-on.
exactly. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just trying to tell because like why I got an idea because like if I can build my Instagram clone, I can put it on Dribble, right? For example, and they go to your Dribble profile. Oh, there's something called someone called Ibrahim from I don't know. Like they won't even look at your college degree. They won't look at which college are you from. That's the best part of GitHub and Dribble. Like they don't even like they don't want to know what your background is. What are you studying? Like what branch are you from? Like are you from mechanical doing coding? Why not? Right? That's a thing about internet right now. Like you don't need like your companies or startups don't need to know what are you studying, don't need to know what branch are you from, what city are you from, what town are you from, what college are you from. They just look at your GitHub and Dribble. If it's good, done, you're hired. You have a leverage. You can maybe negotiate an offer. Let's say if they're giving you 15 lakhs, you say give me 18 lakhs. That's it. Simple as that. Cool. And then you have similar thing for writers. If you want to write it on. So we unbundle the education and we talk about credibility. And then this is compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays it. So I'm sure you went through it. If you want to take a screenshot, you can. Let's go forward. And I'm talking like I'll just tell you what compound. Sorry. Do you know what compound interest is? Do you know what compound interest is? Compound compound interest. Yes. No. Maybe. No. You know. Maths. Some bad thought in school. Now, can you see my like this guy net worth of Warren Buffett and the slides? Do you understand anything of this? No? Yeah, progress. Yes, progress. Okay. Cool. So, what is this? When Warren Buffett was, do you know who Warren Buffett is? Oh, wait. Who is Mohammed Rafy? Stocks and patience or mobile. It is laptop. What is investor? Yes, can make someone a millionaire. Cool. Richest investor. Okay, cool, 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 cool. So Warren Buffett is now 90 years old. I think this is wrong. Like this is the oldest slide right now. It's he's now 90. This is 7 years older. I mean, slide is not older, but the time it was made. Now, if you look at when he was age 50, 47, his net worth was 67 million. And when he was 52, he was 376 million. And when he was 53, it was 620. Just look at the chart. Look at the growth from 14 year of age until 47. Just look at that. It's like 67 million. Okay, it's nothing. What is it? It's nothing. 47 to 83, man. This is like in what 52 he was $376 million. Oh, I can on it. And now he's at 58.5 billion. This is again more than that. This is 83 years old. He's now 90 years old. All right. Now look at this. So that is what I'm saying. Compound interest. It's like you like even save 10, 100 rupees a day, at the end of 365 days, you have what? 3650. 6,650 rupees. If you, at the end of 365 days in 1 year, right? Now that is what compound. If I get up something, my $100, like I know, like this is more relevant to you now. You'll get ED on in next 1 or 2 days. You'll get some money. You'll spend everything on shopping. You'll spend everything on your enjoyment, right? So yeah. So don't do that. Try to save like some amount. You try to say. I'm just giving a practical example. Just save something somewhere, like in your pocket. Save thousand rupees. That's it. And then next you do again 1,000. Try to save, right? And then you'll see after end of 5 years, you'll see, okay, where did I got 5,000 rupees from? Because it will be increasing because you're saving every year. Now, Warren Buffett is the richest investor in the world. His company, Berkshire Hathaway, is in the top 10 companies, like apart from tech. And this guy invests in everything. Like not everything. Like this guy invests in companies. Like every big companies is his company. Like in the Apple company, he's the largest. Not he has the largest stocks from Apple. Cool. So yeah, we have how many slides? Oh, we are almost done. Cool. I think we should be done in another 15-20 minutes. 15 minutes. If you need a break, please, yes, take a break. 15. Shall I stop here for 2 minutes? Any thoughts on dark web? Like, I won't go from here, but if anyone wants to ask question, you can ask question. But I will stay on this slide. If you want to ask any question, you can ask. I'll answer. But I hope like once everyone is back within like 2 minutes, I will start again. So I know it's late for you. So even I need to like I have some work also. I need to wrap this up very quick. So if you have any questions, dark web, I don't know what dark web is. Please. Investing or saving? Investing. How would you invest? How would you invest? How would you invest? Tell me, how would you invest? I mean, if you people don't explore paper and you want to talk about Mohammed Rafy. Yes, yes, yes. Please, no dark web here. It's only good web, white web. Investing. Yes. How do you invest? The investing. Okay. I have some app. I can tell you. Invest to earn. Oh, app. Where is app? Where is app? So invest is through. Let me write some names. I'm writing here. So you can zero the kite. Bro, India Invest, Indie West. There's one more app. Indie West, Indie West. Indie Money. Okay, Indie Money. Indie Money. So look at these apps which I've just sent. From this you can up stocks. Yeah, you watch IPL. I know. Cool. So here's the thing. So the investing should be the amount of money that you are willing to lose. Willing to lose has to be money that you put in your stocks, for example. Now, I told you before, this is about education, technology, and money, because it's all goes together, right? Now, from India, it's very difficult to invest in US stocks, but you can do that. It's not there are some ways. But from India, you can invest in Indian startups, not startups, the public companies. Now, again, it's a big conversation, like public companies, private companies, startups, all those things, right? But I'll tell you how to make money at the very end by sitting in Bhatkan. Cool. And the amount of money that you get, you can invest in, like maybe you buy an NFT of $1 million next year, maybe. Cool. From home idea space, work from home. Yes, yes, yes. I'm getting there. Please. Cool. So investing is there. Shall I continue from here? Shall I go from here? Shall I move forward? Yes. Cool. Cool. All right. So Warren Buffett is.
Mute yourself.
Cool. Yes. Is the chat also visible if I share my screen? I don't know. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you can.
Cool. So Warren Buffett is. Let me just connect my charger. So yeah, Warren Buffett is done. I mean, this is another separate class. It's not like 1 minute done. So it's again compound interest. Let's go forward and you'll see what I'm talking about. Aggregating marginal gains make a difference. So if you see a graph here, like the power of tiny gains. So because we have a habit of saying it's just 10 rupees, what should I do with it? I'll just spend it on chocolate. I'll buy dairy milk, right? So what if you save the 10 rupees for 365 days? It's what? Like you get a lot of amount, like you'll have a lot of money. So my point is compound interest, right? You don't need to think about I want to become an expert in Python or Java tomorrow. Like I want to become expert in Python in a year period of time, in 365 days. So you do 1%, you become 1% better every day. Like if you become 1% better every day for 365 days, you will become 37% better at the end of the year. So the aggregating like a small percentage makes a lot of difference, right? So what I'm trying to say here is, like, you don't become genius in a day, you become genius in an year, right? In 5-6 months. So thinking about saying, what is this guy talking about genius and all? I'm genius already, right? I'm sure you're saying that you're all genius. Good for you. So yeah. So the thing is, 1% every day. Like decide, write it on your. Like if you have a notebook, say 1% better. I want to become, whatever field it is. Like investing, okay. Reading, okay. Mechanical engineers, like if you have a mechanical, electronics, everything, right? You have a subject that you want to become a genius at, just read one person, like just try to become one person every day, right? So which is better than doing nothing. You have what, 24 hours, you sleep 8 hours, you go to college 6 7 hours, like you still have remaining so many hours. I don't know what you do. Cool. So become one person better every day. So that is the point. All right. Now if you decline, like if you're not becoming better, then you're not making worse also. If you look at the chart here, improvement or decline, if you make improvement 1%, you will become 38% better. But if you're not making any difference, like if you're becoming 1% every day worse, then at the end of the year also you're not being worse. You'll be like worse on, just worse, not like very worse. Right? I'm being very practical, so I'm sorry if it hurts your feelings. All right. What is next? Cool. Now there is this. No, I started with the chat saying, "Stay hungry, stay foolish, follow everything." Right now, I'm sure you've heard this. Follow your passion. Like, man, everyone says this. Like, passion. That is something. Yeah. I have something. Yeah, cool. So follow your passion, right? Now the point of the entire thing, what I'm talking about is, you become genius, you work smartly on weekends, you become 1% better every day, and then at the end of the day, you're being like, you be so good, you're so good that nobody can ignore you. Like your GitHub profile is so good that a startup cannot ignore your profile. Your dribble profile is so good that your startup who are going to hire will not ignore you. You become so good that your startup who is trying to hire a copywriter, they will not ignore you, because you have a Substack, you have a leverage over there. You have a portfolio, you have followers on these platforms. You know they are legit. You know you are not a fake person who just say talk more and do less. You know they know, okay, this is a legit person. Yeah, cool. Well, this is the I think Zoom is for this. Cool. So follow your passion. People say follow your passion, follow your passion, follow your passion. Do this, do that, do that. Right now, like how do you create a passion? You don't know how to create a passion. You create a passion when you become better at something. You know, okay, I'm loving this subject, Python. Let me get deep into it. Let me go deep into it. Right now, what's the sweet spot? Like so, like there are three things. If you look at the circle, right, you have like I enjoy it, you have I'm good at it, and you have people value it. Right now, if you're just good at it and you're not enjoying it, and people are not valuing it, then it doesn't make sense. Why would you do something that nobody's giving, like nobody's caring, and you are not enjoying it, but you're good at it? So why are you doing it? Right now, then the second point, if you enjoy it but you're not good at it, and then people don't value it, why? Right now, the third point, people value it. Like, for example, blockchain, people value it, but you don't enjoy it and you're not good at it, you can't do that anything, right? So you need to be like this. There is a sweet spot. The sweet spot it, you need to be very good at it, you need to enjoy what you're doing. And then the third point, like people should value it, right? Like whatever you're doing, you're getting a results. People are saying, oh, this guy is so good, right? Okay, she's amazing, she's doing amazing design. People are valuing it, right? Now that's the whole point. Like be so good that no one can ignore you, right? So, and if you want to do that, you have to like your work on weekends, you have to become smart genius, not just related to subjects but other things. You have to be curious, you have to build your profiles on social, not, no, sorry, not social media, but other platform where people care about. And then you have to come at a point where you enjoy it. I'm sure you will do. You are good at it, and then people are valuing about it. Right now, that's the sweet spot. Cool. So do you have any questions? Questions? No questions?
pushing.
I think you can.
क्लास कॉलेज में देखो क्लास कॉलेज में
Cool. Is he gone? Yes. Talk on how you started or startup. Yeah, that's the last point. Yeah, we need to close this ASAP. Cool. I'm sure this is good. Like if you want the slides, I'll be sharing this afterwards. I don't think it's very useful. I don't think I'll get. I don't know. Cool. Do you know who this guy is? Let's do some quicks. Do you know who this person is? This person is, man. All right. Elon Musk. Amer, well done, man. Nice. So this guy is Elon Musk. Is the CEO of SpaceX, Tesla, what solar energy something. All right, this was just a. This is just a meme, nothing else. So, all right, now we are at 2 slides again. Cool. Now, learn to sell, learn to build. If you can do both, you will be unstoppable. Like everything is in life is selling, right? And not everything is building, but everything is selling. When you go to a job interview, it's about you selling to the interviewer, saying how good are you, right? And like someone asked me the startup thing, right? When you build a startup, you go to you go to investors for money, right? Now that is also say the same thing. And like just sell it, just sell what you're building, right? So like if you want to make money, like let's say a store, let's say a store, like you're there to sell, right? If you want to do anything in life, it's about selling, right? And if you become both good at like building, like a programmer, and then the selling, like if you build a code and you sell it to someone, like that's the superpower right there. Like you are not the genius, you're like super genius, like nobody can stop you, right? So do that, do both. Like you try to build and you try to sell, and then done. You're set for your life. All right, cool. Again, earn your mind, not your time. This is again, I was talking about leverage. I don't know if you guys remember. So leverage is what you have over others. Like your GitHub profile is your leverage, or over a startup, right? Now, if you build a company, now, like how can I say this? If you build a company, right? Like a good company. Now you're earning by even if you sleep. Like let's say you're building a company in India based out of let's say you're building a company in India, and then like people are in US are using it right now. If they're using it, your time zone is different, 24 hours difference. But if they're using it, you're sleeping in India and you're making money. So this is the point. Earn with your mind, not with your time, right? Now, like if you take a holiday while you're working at a company, your salary will be deducted because you're taking an holiday, because you're taking a vacation, right? So earn with your mind, not your time. So your mind is your superpower. Like the selling, the building, everything has to be your mind. Now this is again a brief, like a big topic that can be like discussed for hours. Cool. So I have been talking blah, yes, this, blah, that, and then now what's the opportunity? Where's the opportunity? Now this is the real deal. Now I told you like I'll be teaching you how to make money. Cool. So I'm not asking you to guess this, but I'll just talk you these tools. Like this is called Roam, this is called Notion, this is called Zapier, this is called Glide, this is called Bubble, this is called Webflow, this is called Airtable, this is called Typeform. All right. Now, if you already know this, okay, see, I'm already done. Like I'm done. But if you like, there is a chat. Yes. If you have any questions or if you know already this, just let me know so that I don't need to go further. Like, do you know what are these tools? The one I just shared it with, the one on the screen. Bench. What is bench? No. I think people are gone. Check. Designing tool. No. Cool. All right. So I'm not taking much of your time. I'm sure you're you know talking. I've been talking with no interaction, I guess. So cool. This is Rome. This is Notion. This is Zapier. This is Glide. This is Typeform. This is Airtable. This is Webflow. This is Bubble. Right now, I think there was the point I said to the sir. I said to sir saying this is a suggestion. I will teach you how to build apps, right? Or how to build an Instagram app. Right now, these are the tools that I can use to build an Instagram app. I don't even need to code. I don't even need to code right now. This is called Glide app, which is like a designing a building tool. You go on Glide apps and then you can build an Instagram related, like whatever you want to build, you can build. Zapier, you know what Zapier is? It's like an automation tool. Let's say you get a notification on Instagram and you want that to be sent it to your Google Sheet or your Excel. You can do that. You can use this tool. Notion is like a library, like a database. Like you can do whatever you want on Notion. Rome is similar to Notion, again, different features. Bubble and Webflow is like a web related. If you want to build web apps, you can build on Bubble, you can build on Webflow. Then you have Airtable, then you have Typeform. Airtable is also the database, so you can use Airtable to build your database. And then you have Typeform. Typeform is like a Google form, but a better version of it. So you can use all these tools, mixture of tools to build something on the internet, right? And I was talking about this thing, right? Like GitHub, Dribble, like for designing, Webflow, Bubble. Then you have Figma, which I'm not added here. Like there are so many tools. If you're curious, if you want to just check what you want to do, like these are the tools that you have to use, and you can build things, right? There are like built by coding, or built by designing. There are only two things. And then yeah, I think that's my end of the session. So I don't know. I'm sure I don't know if this was helpful, but if you have any questions, I'm up for another 5-10 minutes. Please hit your questions. Hit me up and stop. I studied in Anjuman. I've studied my entire life in Anjuman. My prime, like from KG first to engineering final year. Sorry. How can we reach out if you need help? So this is my email, mr.asamata@gmail.com. And so how do you want to reach out? Oh, so this is direct message. And this is cool. So, sir, I think this is done. I'm not sure if this was helpful, but I'm sorry if I.
No, it was a really great session, Rafy.
So, coding language, we must.
Hope.
Yeah, sir. Yeah. Okay. What is it?
Yeah, you're getting some chats.
Yeah. So coding language. So I think I told you again, like you don't need to think what language you need to like if you like just see what you are good at, what you want to learn, right? Now in the industry right now, the Python is one of the Python and JavaScript is like the languages. If you do like two languages, you're perfect. JavaScript, like frameworks, because if you talk about JavaScript, it like front end is a lot of front end design things comes. If you talk about Python, it's the back end. So learn that if you want to learn, like the Golang, Scala, like there are a lot of languages. I mean, if I keep talking about, it's less time. So pick what you are interested in. Like my advice or my suggestion, pick what you are interested in. Python, JavaScript, and become very good at that. Like don't learn like 1% of this, 1% of that. Like when I said 1% of 1% better, I didn't say 1% better in different language. 1% better in one language every day. That's it.
Okay. Any other questions? I think that's all right.
Yep.
Okay. It was a really very energetic and very enthusiastic interaction. I wish the students could have interacted a bit more. Even though they have interacted through chats, it's fine, right?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
hope they gain much inspiration from this and they come out in flying colors in next 4 years from the college. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Like
Yeah.
just my advice, like final advice, or just like try to be a little extraordinary. Try to like not just subjects, right? Just go out of the subject and do something. Then
Yes,
like,
exactly.
like there shouldn't be a time in your life, a student's life, saying, "Man, like I wish I had learned this while I was in college." Like just be very, what do you call, curious. Try to listen, try to see what's happening around you. Bangalore, go to Bangalore, do internship, try to do internship. like, it's not even difficult, like to get an internship in first year. Like it's not even difficult. Man, I've seen uh, my juniors, like people who I met in Bangalore. They are uh, like they're getting a job in US by sitting in India. So I don't see any question why you should be complaining about universities and teachers. That's the only thing. Like, I see my job or your teacher job is to just show your way, because at the end of the day, it's your life, it's your thing, it's your, like we see students here coming to Dubai also, or even in Bangalore when I was there, struggling to get a job because in college they did not do anything. Like they just learned what the subjects were and then started blaming teachers and colleges. Like, why would you do that, man? Like you shouldn't do that. You need to be very. That's the whole point. Like this was the point of the presentation was like what is education, why it is moving fast, why the technology is behind it, what your teacher can only do to you to a certain extent, why you should learn about investing on money, how to get a job, like how to be better every day. That's it. That's the whole gist of the entire this 24 like 2018 slides. Cool. So I am available. My email is there with sir. My number is also there if you want to reach out. Like uh, I'll tell you a sad thing about this. One of the thing, sir. I know. So I'd reach out to like Tawab sir and Awad.
Hmm.
So I build a lot of projects and try to make money. Like not like day job is different, but I try to make separate money on the side. Like
Okay.
try to build projects. I needed one intern who could help me. I was ready to pay 5,000 per month.
Mhm.
Like one or two, three, four students came. They spoke to me over WhatsApp, and they were not even interested.
Mhm.
I was so angry. I was pissed off. Like I have come with for this, and I explicitly said I need students from second or third year students, not final year because they'll be busy with projects. Nobody came. Nobody are interested. You're getting money 5,000. It's not like my salary was like when I started in Bangalore, it was like 13,000, I guess. Like we spoke on 10 and 13. Like so, I don't know. Like it's just a sad environment. Like I came, I asked 5,000. I'm ready to pay you, and nobody's interested. Like what is happening? But yeah, let's see if this batch of students are maybe curious, interested. If they say they do, then it's good for students. It's good for university. It's good for teacher. Like who doesn't want the students to get a 10 lakh, 15 lakh packages after 4 years, or maybe get an internship like at the end of first year, second year. Like who doesn't want it? Everyone wants it.
Yeah.
Cool. So I think that's my closing thing. Like, sir has my number, my email address, everything. Like, if you guys want to talk to me one on one, you need some guidance, reach out. I'd be happy to like show you some kind of path. But like I said, it's not you or teacher, it's not me or teachers to like take your hand and leave you at the door after 4 years. I use Instagram. I think they tagged me on Instagram.
Yeah, yeah, his profile is tagged in yesterday's post.
Cool. Thank you, sir. I think this was.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
am sure this was helpful.
Thank you.
And to
Thank
be
you
very
very
honest,
much.
this was good because I get a lot of questions. I got a lot of questions. They
Yeah,
are.
yeah.
I mean, like you said, they are genius. They need to become genius, super genius. They just need a path or a way.
Yeah, they just need guidance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, thank you very much,
Cool.
and
Thank
thanks
you.
to all the students for being patient. We are actually running out of time. The time was only 1 hour, but looking at your energy, I couldn't stop you. And students were also interacting,
No, so
so
I was
it
planning to
kept
do
going.
90
Right?
minutes, 1 hour,
Okay.
30 minutes, but again, it
Okay.
again extended again. So.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much.
No problem. Thank
Yeah,
you.
we will end it here.
Good evening. Take care. Bye bye.
Yeah. Bye. Have a nice day.
I think you have to stop the recording.
Yeah, I'll stop it.